Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. From the bottom of my heart, my peace, my peoples. Just want to say thank you to everybody that watch my videos, that like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. If you can hit that like button to let me know if I'm reviewing the right shows and if you watch the shows. So, thanks. Let's get into it. Black Ink Crew Chicago, Season 3, Episode 4. My Cousin Janelle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So first they started talking about, the scene starts off where they're talking about, tattooing somebody that stinks, that smells or whatever. And, Ryan says the first time he tattooed somebody on the ass, he never did it again. He was like, how do you not know your ass stinks? How do you not know you smell? How do you not know that? Like, he couldn't just get it. He said that was his first and last time ever tattooing somebody on their rear end, and that's about it. And he ain't doing it no more. They talk about feet, how sometimes people feet smells. It's like, okay, if you're gonna go to a tattoo shop, don't you think you should wash up first, put on some body spray, some oil, some lotion, something. And so then, then we move on and we talk about, then we move to Jen and, Van. And so they meet up. Van got on these sunglasses. He got like this scarf tied around his head, and, Jen, she's all dressed up. Her wig is blowing places. You can see how it covers her whole face. And so they standing outside right in front of the, outside Nicole, like parked in a abandoned type of spot, and they got the car lights on and they're talking because Van said this is the only place he can talk to Jen at without it getting all upset, getting excited and getting loud and getting rambunctious out here in this piece in Chicago. So but don't let me forget, Don has became the piercer for 9 Mag. So he actually is an intelligent guy as well. He passed the test and he's ready to pierce. And and what was so funny was when, like this I think it's a transsexual came in. She was like, I want you to pierce my penis. Don put his head down, and he was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. That ain't gonna happen. If you to stop the video in slow motion, you should just seen Don's face. He was just like, his eyes was closed, his mouth was down. He was like, I gotta be correct. I gotta be political correct about the situation, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. Not today. Not today. And then so the transsexual, I believe, said, I'm just joking, I just want my barely pierced. And so Don was like, I'm gonna get everything out of my head, and this is my first piercing in 9 Mag, and I'm gonna do it right. And he pierced her belly button, the transsexual's belly button or whatever, and he does a good job and everything's all good. But that was funny though. He was like, not today. I'm not gonna be able to do that today. It's just like, and Don was just a matter of fact. He was whispering in his voice. He was calm. He was cool. He was like, I'm just not gonna be able to do that today. Not today. I'm sorry. He went back old school church. So then so we'll get back to Van meeting up with, Jen and whatever, and she was like, you need to take off these sunglasses because it's nighttime outside, and you're gonna respect me, give me some respect or whatever. And so Van is like, I respect you, so I'm gonna take it off. And so they're going back and forth basically, and he was like, how did you feel like it was okay for you to bring another man to my boy's show or his spot? Oh, well, you said that you wanted a break, you wanted to take time, you didn't want to be together and all this other stuff, and we've been together for 9 years. I mean, we've been together for 8 years, and all of a sudden you want to take a break. You want your space. You're dissing me like I ain't nobody, talking to me like I ain't nobody on camera, gonna disrespect me like I'm desperate, like I be waiting on you. So that's why she brung the man down. I mean, that's why she brung the man, Van, to the club to let you know if you don't want it, somebody else. And like she said that, if you can't give me what I want, then I got to keep on moving. And that's true. If you're with somebody that can't give you what you want and what you need, you have to move forward, because if not, you'll be going around in a 360 circle over and over and over with the same situation, the same issues. And then other issues will occur because you're not happy, you're not getting what you want, and you're not satisfied with the situation. So, but Van was like, I didn't tell you to go date another man or bring another man. I didn't tell you none of that. Van was like, yo, I just said I just needed some space from to talk about marriage. Well, Van, you should have made it more clear to her, because she obviously thought that you mean that you didn't want to be together and you didn't want to do it no more. And plus, she was like, how you gonna need space after 8? We've been together for 8 years. How you need space in an 8-year relationship? I don't know. But you know what? She's tired of waiting. Van. Give her what she wants. Give her what she needs, or move on. And Van confessed he loves Jen. He misses her. He wants to be with her. Thinks about her all the time. He's hurt without her. He's lost and all this other stuff. But he still didn't put a ring on it. He still didn't propose. But if he ain't ready to get married, then he shouldn't do it. Don't force something that you don't want, because you'll end up regretting it, and it'll just be a bad situation. But sometimes it could possibly work out, because it be what you really want sometimes, but you need that push, you need that kick, because some people are just scared to sign on a dotted line. So we'll see what happens with that situation. If Van's gonna propose to her, is Jen going to end up moving on and finding somebody else, or she's gonna go back to being Van's girlfriend and just waiting on him to propose to her. So we will see what happens with that situation. And then we get to Charmaine's in a shop with the crew. She's talking about like she needs to eat a penis every day, and she's missing her boyfriend because he's gone, he's not there, and all that other good stuff. And Ford talks about how he lost his father, and his supposed cousin Janelle is supposed to be meeting up with him, and her mom is coming to LA to explain the situation about what happened, why his father was not in the picture, and why the family didn't bother to be in the picture of this young man's life at all. So he's hoping that he's able to meet up with his cousin and his aunt to see what's going on. And Ryan jumps in and said, you better be careful, because you can get your penis sucked by your third cousin. And Charmaine said, it's okay, only if it's your fourth cousin. What are they talking about? And so then Lily walks in the shop. She looks tore up. Lily, I think, has a problem with alcohol and something else. I think she might be on pills too as well. Pills and Xanax to me, it just looks like, but it's alleged. So anyway, she walks in the shop. She's all depressed or whatever, and it's like, what's going on? She was like, I'm having problems with my family and things like that, because I be coming in the house anytime, rolling through, and they are mothers and everything, and they don't understand why I'm out in the streets this late. But the true fact is she's coming in tore up and drunk. If she was coming in from work, they would totally understand they're Mexican. They know that sometimes you work overtime, double time, and they work plenty of jobs. So they would know, but they notice that she's coming in intoxicated, and they don't want to watch or be a part of her falling. So they're getting on her, and that's what family's gonna do. If you're coming in every night around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and you drunk at that time and sleeping all day, your family, especially if they love you, gonna say something. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the money that you make, and they're worried about your well-being. So she gives this sob story, and Ryan's looking and Junior's looking. And the floor goes, you got your man here, Junior. You can move in with him. And Junior was like, nah, that's too soon. We ain't trying to rush it. That's just way too much. I already know she got baggage. I ain't trying to bring that baggage my way. I can hit it when I want it, but I can't live with her. And so then that's when Cobra jumps in, and Cobra was like, hey, I got 2 extra bedrooms, and you can move in with me too. So what? Cobra's paid like that? She got a beautiful view, and she has 2 extra bedrooms. Go Cobra, go Cobra. She got some money somewhere. And so So they was like, oh, it's gonna be all good, and they give each other daps. And Ryan was like, this is gonna go totally wrong because Cobra has OCD, and Lily's the type to throw up in her hair and throw up all over the place and be like, what? So by Tuesday they will be fighting. Ryan knows what he's talking about. And so, and Ryan was like, she doesn't care when she's sloppy drunk. Like, if you said not all about her, like, hopefully when she comes and do tattoos, she's not sloppy. Hopefully nobody's sloppy. That's not a good look. Then Charmaine mother comes in. Charmaine talks to her mother, whatever. She comes to the shop to have a good time, and Charmaine mother lets everybody know that they like Van, and the older woman likes Four, you know, and all that good stuff. And then Charmaine mom, she talks about her health issue, her having kidney failure due to taking all types of medication for hypertension, high blood pressure. It started over 10 years ago, but right now she's at stage 4 kidney failure. Stage 5 is when you start to do dialysis. I know a bunch of people that do have this problem, and it's a real serious thing. I'm not an advocate of medication, and the reason why I say I'm not an advocate of medication is just because I do natural herbs, natural healing, and things like that. And my intake of what I drink, you know, I always try to make sure my body's alkaline, because these doctors will give you all types of medication, even though it is good, but they have side effects. So you always have to have a counteract. Like, if you really have to just go all the way with being natural and healthy with everything you're doing. Also, make sure you get that vitamin D, you get that sunlight. But anyways, it is what it is. It's a situation with health, you know. Hopefully everything works out with Charmaine's mother. It was nice to see her drinking that juice. It looks like it was filled with, you know, kale and all types of different green, strong vegetables that, you know, she was drinking. I make that kind of stuff at home. But, you know, that's going to help too. So I wish her the best, you know, and it's always something going on with these characters, with these people on 9 Meg, Black Ink Chicago 9 Meg. It's like either somebody is dying or somebody is sick. It's like these young people have a lot of tragic things happen to them. So far, this is the first thing for Charmaine about hearing about her mother sick. But, you know, we have Four losing his father, you have Ryan losing his sister, you have Cobra losing her father, you have Van losing his uncle, and they probably lost way more people too. So it's just you know, it's a difficult thing. And Charmaine was saying, like, I love my mother. My mother was the greatest, the best mother. So it's good to hear that someone of color's on TV talking about that their mother's a great mother. Because lately we just been hearing that these mothers are bad, especially what's her name, Sky from Black Ink. You know, all this stuff about her hit the media, hit the web. Who knows if it's true or not. So Cobra moves in. So Lily moves in with Cobra. Cobra house is nice. She got a big bedroom, big closet. They're having a good conversation. Lily lets Cobra know that she used to be a lesbian and she might paint her, you know, paint the Titanic. I thought that was a shot, like calling her fat or whatever, but maybe a portrait of the Titanic. And they talk about that kind of stuff. And Lily was like, yo, I want to walk around naked. I want to have sex on the balcony. And Cobra was like, oh, I know you want to be afraid. So then Cobra asks her, so how is your relationship with Junior? Are these guys in a committed, serious relationship? And Cobra asks Lily, are you guys in a committed, you know, relationship and serious and all that other good stuff, you know? And Lily applies, yes, we are. We're in a committed relationship and we serious and we're going to be faithful. And so Lily wants to walk around the house naked and all this other stuff. Cobra seems very excited, but we see next episode ain't gonna go so well. And so we get Charmaine. Charmaine is with her mom. They go do some things on her mom bucket list, which is like, you know, jumping, have a harness, and like acrobating or whatever, jumping in the gym, whatever. Charmaine does it. Her mom declines to do it. She changed her mind at the last minute, but her mom is going to get the tattoo. Her mom's going to get butterfly tattoos which look really nice. Four did the tattoo for Charmaine and her mother. They look really nice. I liked it. And Charmaine mother also gives everybody like word of encouragement. So you see how positive Charmaine mother is. And she had a good mother, a good role model. But Charmaine is Charmaine. She's gonna turn up and do her. And so we get Four and Don. They go to Janelle's house to meet their auntie, to meet Janelle's mother. They sit there. You know, she offered them some tea, a big ass piece of thigh chicken that looked like I don't know where they got that chicken from, but it wasn't fried chicken from home. It came in, it was just one big piece of chicken for them two to share. Do you see how big them two guys came to your house, Janelle? They both needed 3 or 4 pieces apiece. Them are some big grown men. That chicken looked cold too. I don't think Four ate any of his chicken, but he did say thank you for the little piece of chicken because it was only one piece of chicken. Don had some chicken because Don he works out. And so Janelle's calling her mom over and over to come, and she was supposed to be on her way. Her mom decided not to come. Her mom said that due to however she feels that she's not ready to have the conversation with her about anything. So I'm looking up, and then in my slideshow there's Austin. I don't know why he's in my slideshow. The dude that didn't want to open up his church in Texas to the flood victims. I don't know why he's in a slideshow. I just looked up and I don't see his face. Well, let me know. I'm gonna just let you know I don't support that dude. I don't know why he's in my slideshow at all. That was an accident. Because I'm gonna do a video on the Houston, Texas hurricane, and so that's what happened. So so they're sitting there, and so Four, he's upset because the mom didn't show up. So he's leaving. Four seems like okay, you know, Nikki and you know, Don are right about the situation because she's fake. You know that the mother's not around. Four is like, thank you for opening up wounds that shouldn't be opened up. Thank you for treating me just like my father treated me. And so at this time and point, it seems like this girl got problems. At least show some pictures, at least something, at least a note, at least shows the family photo album of his father, pictures of his father when he was a child. And, you know, at least some homemade videos or something. But she ain't even got that. So they bounce, you know. Don was like, let's go, come on. Don puts on his little black coat looking all fresh. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Don seems to be very mellow, very cool. There's, you know, few episodes, very chillax. And last episode, he got involved because, you know, somebody was coming at Van. So, but other than that, he's been chillax. And so we get back to the shop, and we're gonna say Ebony hashtag lunch bags. You know, feeding the homeless in Chicago. That was a really good thing to see. You know, they made 500 sandwiches. So hashtag lunch bags. You know, they're feeding the homeless and things like that. And so then Ryan is looking at this little girl. She was like, oh, she's so pretty. Now Ryan wants a little girl. And he asks his Rachel, hey, when you going to give me a little girl? She was like, when you put a ring on it, boom. And then Charmaine goes, what you mean talking about wedding bells? Do you know that he's been having sex with Katrina? And they just had sex at the cabin not too long ago? And Charmaine was like, oops, my bad. Charmaine knows she ain't right. And so then we get, after that, everybody's like, turn up. You know, Charmaine is like, turn up. After all that volunteer work we did, it's time to turn up. And so then what happens? What's her name? Janelle. She comes in. She wants to talk to Four. And everybody's like not paying her no mind. Don is all tired. He's sleeping. He's too tired to have sex with his wife. But you know what I did like Don? Don did when he put on the flashlight on his head and got under the covers. That means he's a pro at, you know, going down on the vagina, in my opinion. So anyways, so Janelle, she walks in and she looks totally different from the girl that was at the house. Every time I see her, she looks different. She don't look like the same person. So anyways, they're going back. So she goes back there to talk to Floor. Floor is like, yo, I don't really want to talk to you. I really got nothing to say. You should just leave and all this other stuff. So, that wakes up who? That wakes up Don. So Don gets up, and then, Nikki, she goes back there to confront the girl. It was like, yo, you need to stop coming here, stop coming around, stop talking your crap. You ain't nothing but a groupie. You don't got no receipts. You're hurting my man, so therefore you hurting me. You ain't nothing but this. You ain't nothing but that. And so the other girl was like, F you. What are you talking about? It's none of your business. You not his girlfriend. I mean, you're only his girlfriend. You not his wife. And so, Nikki was like, I'm going to drag you. I'm going to drag that lace front. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And so then Don helps, everybody else was going to watch this girl, Janelle, probably get ran through, beat down in a shot. But, Don tells the girl, hey, I think you really should leave. I think you should go. I think you should leave. You ought to go. Get out of here and just leave. Go, please, or whatever. He's trying to give her a talk or whatever. But she sits around on the car floor. He leaves the situation. He's too soft for this. It's just too much. Floor shouldn't be so sensitive about the situation, especially with this girl. Pay her dust. The family wants to be bothered with you. They know about you. They come see you. If they don't want to come see you, they don't want to be bothered with you, then deuces, move forward like you've been moving forward, my dude. And so the floor, he's leaving. And so Nikki comes out the shop because this girl don't hurt her man. But Nikki really thinks that this girl is trying to get with her man. She's trying to give him the third cousin, BJ. And so she goes up, they talk, and they're arguing back and forth. She was like, I'll beat you up. They're arguing. And Nikki swings first, and then they go back and forth. I don't know who hit who. It didn't really seem like anybody got hit because security came in, but Nikki did snatch that weave off. The girl didn't have the corn braids under. She just had a stocking cap, homemade stocking cap, and she didn't have on fight attire either because her breast was hanging out. Security got a cheap feel on her, and then she starts to wild out, and she wants to fight now. She wants to get at Nikki. She wants to beat her down. She should have beat Nikki down when Nikki was all in her face for the last 10 minutes. So anyways, tell me what you guys think about the situation with Nikki and Janelle. You think she should have came up after Janelle like that? Well, I understand her coming after Janelle and want to approach her because she's messing with her man. She's messing with her man's feelings. But, Flor said leave the situation alone, and she didn't. She went after the girl or whatever. I don't think it had to get violent. I don't think they had to fight. I think, they could have just continued partying. Nikki could have stayed inside as she was escorted out, locked the doors, and continued partying. And that would be it, basically. It didn't have to go to blows, but I guess Nikki feeling some kind of way because she's very protective of Floor. She's like his bodyguard. She's his security. She's his emotion. She's everything to Floor. But, it seems like she's doing a little bit too much. But, hey, I guess that's what you do when you protect somebody that you love. So, and what do you think about Don and, Jen? Do you think Jen misunderstood, Van when he said, let's just take a break? Do you think he really meant let's take a break from our relationship or let's take a break from the marriage kind of thing? And so do you think Jen should move on after 8 years? What is your opinion? My opinion, if he doesn't want to get married, yes, move on. Unless you are willing to put your feelings on a back burner. And if not, you're going to have a miserable relationship because he's not going to give you what you want. And so what do you guys think about Cobra and Lily moving in together? I think that's going to be a crazy thing. So we see that it's going to go down next episode between Lily. It doesn't seem like Lily has too much respect for anybody because she can't respect her own, family members. There's no way she's going to respect Cobra. So what do you guys think about Charmaine and her mom illness? And it almost made it seem like Charmaine's mother was like getting ready to pass on, and I don't believe that's gonna happen. But the way that they presented with the sad music and my bucket list made it seem like it was so much more depressing, and giving her friends a speech made it a little bit like it was like her last journey or something. I didn't like that situation. I didn't like the way they made that look. So tell me what you guys think. And what else was popping. What about Ryan talking about he want another baby? Do you think Ryan should tell Rachel he's been messing around with, you know, Kat? But she got to already know now, and they still together because I seen videos of them taking their child to school on the first day. So it's all good. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peace.